Hey, it's Nintendo Sony Freak 2011 here in MannytendoWolverine. You guys on the Wrestling Interest on Your Stories channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BitChute, Brighteon, Rumble, whatever the social media platforms that you guys can think of. As you can tell in the background, and some more old school Fire Emblem Game Boy Advance like music in the background. I'll leave the link to the full playlist. It's like 71 music tracks. I'm eating dinner while I'm doing this. I was gonna do this 2 hours earlier, but I was just way too tired from work. Really stressed as hell. Actually, here in the United States, if people want to know, it's Wednesday. I don't get in the whole politics, Republican, Democrat garbage BS too much, but the whole fake transfer of power that went on, whole inauguration BS. I looked at it just compared to the old school celebrities I saw in middle school and high school. I used to listen to a lot when I was a brainwashed sheeple MK Ultra sheep idiot at the time, which I'm not anymore. That was like 13, 14 years ago. Anyways, it had beautiful, iconic music, gorgeous. I'll leave the link down below if you want to check it out yourself. It's a Game Boy Advance version. I know it's a little bit low quality, but it's okay. But I haven't talked about anything RWBY related in almost a year or two, so it's been a while. So this comes from Graphic Policy. I gotta give major props to Seafish TV, aka Neon and Geeky Sparkles. I heard about this 2 days ago. A little bit late on this news. And I got some Sony, Microsoft, Amazon, Google news here. It's from PlayStation Universe. I only read it from 4 times, so it's like the 5th time I read from it. Oh, this comes from Graphic Policy Team, so it's more than one person that wrote this. So it says, following the Genlock and the first RWBY, Roosterteeth, and DC universe are joining forces once again. This time to combine the worlds of their popular anime manga series of the world's greatest superheroes in RWBY and / Justice League, and a weekly digital first series debuting in participating digital platforms such as Comixology, Amazon Kindle, and Apple on Tuesday, which was probably last week. Oh, March 9th. That's weird. Oh, this coming year, 2021, March 9th. Okay, let's move on. With new chapters releasing every week, RWBY's Justice League will also be releasing in print as a monthly service issue, launching Tuesday, April 27th. Each print will contain 2 digital chapters. Written, and I'm probably going to butcher this person, male, female, whatever they want to represent and identify themselves as, Margaret or Margaretti Bennett. I don't know why I did that. Margaret Bennett, and featuring by Akina, Stephanie Pepper, and Emanuela Lupucciano. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Lupa-Suciano. That sounds very Italian and Greek. I don't know. The 7-issue monthly miniseries brings Team RWBY face to face with DC's Paragons of Justice. This sounds like a real good ass idea. Even if the comics industry is dying completely with Comicsgate, it happened 2015, 16? That was a while ago, like 6, 7 years ago. I don't know. RWBY and Justice League introduces fans of the manga and superhero with the Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent, and Diana Prince of Remnant. Okay. Following the Alright, yeah. Fighting with Hold on 1 second, friends. Hold on. Alright, sorry, I had to interrupt the video there real quick. One of the dogs were barking. I got 2 beautiful, funny little chihuahuas and a Jack Russell Terrier mix. I was wondering, what the hell is that doing at 9 o'clock at night or 10 in the night? That was fucking weird. Anyways, and I found out it was like this old Grubhub thing I had from Taco Bell, which I haven't had Taco Bell in like 2 years, so. And they brought these potato, like, meat things. It was super bomb as hell. One of the greatest things I ate. You're actually hearing me 20 minutes later, but let's freaking continue. So it says, a new Grim is running the rampant across the island patch, and RWBY Yang must stop to team up with a young red and blue clad farm boy to stop it. Meanwhile, Blake meets a mysterious woman who suddenly appears in Margarine, however you say that. But her purpose is for being the remains of a secret. Why does she act like this when she hasn't been around modern society? Featuring a stunning cover by Micarana Adolfo, hopefully I'm saying that right, and a cardstock of variant covers by Simon DeMello. This unique team is team up for sure with a hit. Oh yeah, showing out to be. This unique team. Like a fucking talker. Holy shit, man. This teaming up is sure to be a hit with the fans of the superhero and the manga series alike. I don't know. This is like the only one I really, really like how they did Wonder Woman. Like, this is, remember, it's Americanized, like, Canadian style anime. This ain't really from the actual anime series. I like how they did the girl Green Lantern chick. She looks really, really good as fuck. And who else is really, really badass looking, man? Aquaman looks sick. He looks super cool. There's only like maybe 3 of the 4 superheroes that look really, really cool as hell. Not gonna lie, if I had to pick one of the old school waifus, it'd probably be between Weiss and Blade Belladonna. And no, it's not because I'm in the whole furry anthropomorphic shit. That's why I like Blade Belladonna. I liked her mom way more. Oh, there's so much loot R34 for that chick, for her mother, for Blade Belladonna's mom. Oh my god. Perfection to the T there. But I do like Weiss and her mom, and her sister. They have really, really cool I think her name's supposed to be Winterfrost, or Winter Sheen. Her sister's way better than her, I'm just saying. As far as overall thoughts, views, and opinions go, I don't know if it's going to be a slap in the face to a lot of comic book fans. People that grew up in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Even when I was a 90s kid, I didn't grow up with a lot of comics, but one of my older cousins, I used to visit all the time, once every month. He was a real hardcore DC fan. He didn't like Marvel as much as DC, but I liked both of them. I grew up with a lot of the X-Men, Spider-Man, Captain America cartoons of the 90s. Especially the most ones I used to love the most, even though it's from Fox, it wasn't a hero superhero. I used to love watching The Tick. I used to really be super highly addicted, like heroin, to The Tick. I'm trying to think of another superhero thing. I know there were fake superheroes. I know those Powerpuff Girls and another one. It was Codename Kids Next Door. I know it's from the United States and Canada, but I still really, really love those cartoons like a mother effer. I fanboyed hard when I used to watch those. Absolutely. I think it was, as far as official superheroes, it was The Tick and then the other one I'm trying to think of. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Those were the jam too. I heard they're bringing that back on Netflix. I'm a little sad because I'm nervous about it. As excited as I am about it, I'm nervous because I don't want to throw this SJ social justice activism crap in there. I really hope to God I don't throw that in there in that Netflix Power Rangers new series that they're coming out in 2021. That's what I'm worried about. Hopefully they don't put this all bullshit inclusion crap, diversity garbage in there, because if they do, it's going to be a bitch. They probably would with the Asian chick, and then the Latina chick, maybe. I don't know, and that's probably it. And that's okay. I'm for that, but I don't like it when it's a political agenda, but I really hope this shit doesn't fail. Hey, I know everyone really, really likes Yang the most. She's an annoying little bitch to me. She sucks, I'm sorry. Maybe a lot of the fan art, the very, very suggestively, very lustful fan art looks good for her, but she's annoying in the main series. This one's going to be a lot longer. I'm probably just going to read 2 out of 3 paragraphs from PlayStation Universe. I heard this from Spawnwave Media, so I'll give the link down in the description box below if you want to read it yourself. Sony PlayStation Universe. Sony reportedly looking for more game developer acquisitions alongside Google, Microsoft, and Amazon. 3 billionaire corporate giants. This comes from Joe Afsey on January 17th, so this is almost 4 days old by the time you guys read this. Let's begin with this. This shit struck my interest really mother effing fast. So Sony is reportedly looking to acquire more developers to add its line of the PlayStation studios, although Google, Microsoft, and Amazon all apparently, I don't know why I did that again, apparently forming deals of discussion to be greater extent than Sony is right now. Journalist Brad Sams, who specializes in Microsoft, highlighted in a new video podcast that he has been hearing rumblings around the acquisitions of the industry and that there is, quote, there's some big giant industry names that are out there being approached by Microsoft included. But then you also have Amazon. I know they did that Amazon Luna thing in September, October. I think it failed a little bit. I remember I did a video on that before. Shit was bananas, but let's continue. Brad goes on to say that, quote, Sony is part of the conversation, but it doesn't seem to be as much as Google or Amazon are here, unquote. And then he brings out that toxic bullshit EA Sports garbage, but gotta bite the chomp at the bit here, bullet here. Says he then brings up EA's recent bid to acquire racing developer games Codemasters. I've never heard of Codemasters. Might have been in the late 70s, early mid 80s. Atari, old school Famicom, old school Nintendo, old school Sega days. So it might have been before my time period. I don't know. Codemasters. Might have been like the F-Zero of that time period. I don't know. Well, let's move on. Stating that there are new players within the gaming industry and they are looking for developers to create their own new IPs. That would be fairly awesome. They make their own original content, original IP, original game title that hasn't been created by any other billionaire system. Might have been from like indie developers, who knows. Let's go forward. Brad also said that if you know the big 3 acquisition deals are currently ongoing from the various companies, although he didn't mention who they were. Overall, this isn't surprising news as Google and Amazon will be looking for developers to add its new streaming services such as Stadia and Luna, which we already know how much of a freaking disaster shit show Google Stadia was. That was a real pain in the ass for a lot of old school gamers. This is mainly for Wales people that are like once in a while contemporary gamers. They're not real actual gamers that don't play all the original consoles like I did and like how other people did. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Microsoft also looks to be continuing to hover up developers, but for Sony, questioning of who will buy it will be less clear. This is obvious because the answer is that Bluepoint Games just released an incredible remake of Demon's Souls and had a long history of developing PlayStation exclusive games. As for who else, we aren't sure, but Lucid Games is as good a guess at developing new AAA games. Releasing from Destruction All-Stars comes out next month. Who would you like to see join the PlayStation Studios family? You could watch the whole segment from Brad's podcasting here below. It says Azure gets retail boosting game performances. You guys can read that video. Watch the video if you want. And that's it. I thought there was going to be a lot more than that. I guess I was wrong. This is Fortnite shit here. I really don't care. I know a lot of people are hardcore Final Fantasy fans. You guys can read that if you want from PlayStation Universe. Yes, they're all thoughts, views, and opinions. I really hope and pray to Yahshua Yahweh, Jesus God, that they don't screw this up. Sony, I don't know if they're going to make any deals with Microsoft or Apple. I doubt it because, they're both different competitors, man. I really hope they make more PlayStation 5s because this May or June I really want to buy a new one. I just finished buying like a treadmill and a brand new 2 double phone case because they screwed up my order. Those mother effers over there at Redbubble. I'll never get it again. I'm going to get it from somethingenvy.com instead. But I will say this, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I really hope this. Oh, and I heard those new faceplate things for the PS5. I didn't get to talk about in this video, but they look sick as hell. If I find the links to those videos, I'll leave in the description box down below if you want to watch those video content titles your own personal time. And yeah, that's it. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I really hope they do a good job on this. I really want a new PS5. I really want them in stealth black. It looks way better in black than it does in white, and it's not being an R word. I'm just saying. Yeah, that looks good. I really hope they know what they're doing. The Amazon Luna's got to way more improvements, and they already own freaking like half of the freaking airlines. They own everything almost. They own their own little trucking industry, their car industry. They own the freaking Amazon stores in Washington and New York City and Los Angeles and all these big giant billionaire areas. Not billionaire areas, but like very billionaire conglomerate companies in San Francisco and all that shit. And even to have like Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime, they own half of the gaming industry as far as live streaming should go. So, what more greedy assholes does Jeff Bezos want to do? I don't know. That's all I gotta say for now, and I'm out of here. Links to the description box down below to Clownfish TV's and Small Ways videos. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and penguins as always. Otakus and Nikikomoris. I'll see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever in the universe out there. Stay for more future content, a little video game industry news, animal news, internet video, internet reaction videos, internet industry news, Twitter issue drama news, Twitch news, and that's it. Super drama news. I'm done. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Later, my see you, beautiful, awesome, beautiful, sis like. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Later.